Hi, I'm DK Will, and this is DK Will Talk About It. And today we're going to talk about what I think is an impending crash. It primarily has to do with the fact that the Fed has passed a ruling that their folks can't deal in stocks and bonds and even cryptocurrencies anymore. And we're going to talk about that, and we're going to give you the DK perception on that. Hopefully, my perception on that is acceptable to some, beneficial to all. But as you know, we don't get much done around here until we do a little 5-second intro. So let's do it. I hope the mic does sound right, everybody, but here's where we get started, okay? The Fed has approved tighter rules on trading activity for senior officials effective today. And what is that tighter rule about? Well, it's going to ban senior officials from engaging in several forms of active trading, finalizing a sweeping series of changes to its ethics rules after several Fed officials became engulfed in controversy over their trading actions. Excuse me, they're going to always make it sound like they're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. If it's due to being the right thing to do, it was always the right thing to do, so then why didn't you do it sooner? That being said, what it makes me do is look behind the curtain to find out what are you really doing? Because if you cared about the people in the first place, you wouldn't be having us using fake fiat money. You wouldn't have made us debt slave laborers, is what you've been doing. And I could go on and on with that, but I'm going to stop there because I'll go off on a rant and a tangent. But what we can see is they are approving tighter rules on trading activity for senior officials. And as we look a little further into it, they will not be allowed to trade crypto, stocks, and bonds, and they're intended to support public confidence, really, by guarding against even the appearance of any conflict of interest. Well, that appearance has been here long enough, and it's kind of like an ink stain at this point. Don't you agree? But here's where we're going to benefit from it, and this is what I want to bring to our attention. They have approved it. It has been approved that they would ban senior officials from purchasing, holding even cryptocurrencies and other investments. And in a Friday announcement, this is starting on May 1st, people. Yeah, I'm skimming over it, but it's there for you to read if you want to read it, because I'm here to give you a message, not read you the news. Because see, DK will talk about it. He's not just going to read about it. Okay, so here we go. We have a timeline, May 1st. We have a timeline when you look behind the curtain, starting on May 1st. If starting on May 1st, you cannot buy, prohibited from purchasing individual stocks or sectors, funds, holding investments in individual bonds, holding, okay, agency securities, cryptocurrencies, commodities, or foreign currencies, entering into derivatives contracts, and engaging in short sales, they are being kicked out from participating actively on the buy side of the markets. What about the sell side of the markets? I'm going to touch on that in a minute. But these rules go on further to say, under the rules, the purchasing and selling will be permitted with 45 days notice prior approval and agreement, and to hold the investment for at least a year. So there's not going to be no in and out. There's not going to be no swing trading going on. But they will be able to do it for a year after giving some notice. Okay. If all you can do is not buy, then all you can do is do sell. Okay? So it's banning from trading effective today. The takeaways are restricted from owning. Well, if you can't buy it and now you can't own it, what's left? You have to sell it, gift it. One way or another, if you want to serve in the office, you got to get rid of it. In a market that's based on buy low, sell high, What happens when people start selling? If you recall, back in the day, the Fed got under controversy because they said you can't own stocks anymore, and they all sold out at the top of the market. Are we heading to the top of another market? Are we heading to another crash? Yes. That's my opinion. Yes. So what can we do about it? We can take what we see and take what we know and use it to our advantage. Following up on regulations announced in October, the policymaking federal open market committee announced that most of the restrictions will take effect May 1st. On May 1st, the buying ends and the selling, which will have already began, may pick up. Because if you'll recall, maybe I haven't gotten there yet. I will get there though. Here we go. Under the regulations, officials still holding market positions will still have 12 months to shed prohibited positions. New Fed officials will have 6 months to do so. Seems to me the new ones should do so before they get hired, but that's okay. So we know in 12 months they're going to be selling, shedding, or resigning, but the markets are going to go down. So what's happening in my mind, because see, Congress even has been debating a measure that will also restrict its members from owning, people, owning, not just buying, owning. And if you can't buy it and you can't own it, then you must sell it, give it away, or destroy it. So what can we anticipate? Well, I'll tell you what I think we can anticipate. I think that we can anticipate that they are going to do this part. Let me see here. Right here. Profiting in the stock market. They're not gonna buy high and sell low. So a high is coming, folks, and we need to be ready to take advantage of it. And then we need to do just like they do. And we need to be ready to have our exit positions. They are attracting the masses with Super Bowl ads say, hey, come on over here into the crypto market. Come on over here into the crypto market because we have a lot that we have to sell and get rid of. And we need some buyers. So here they put ads on the Super Bowl. Come and get it. Now, for those of us who are already here, may God bless you. Because you are ahead of the curve and ahead of the herd. But I got a saying that I say to my friends and family who will listen. Pigs eat. Hogs get slaughtered. Pigs eat. Hogs get slaughtered. Don't try to get so figgity fat that you wait too long and you end up in the slaughterhouse. Pick your exit points because they are accumulating. So what do you think they're going to do when they start selling out of stocks and going to the crypto markets? Why do you think the crypto market is so depressed right now with these low prices? Because see, they already know. They're just telling you now that this is what they're going to do. And in the meantime, and in between time, they've been buying it up. Over $700 million in the second biggest accumulation spree in history on the number one cryptocurrency out there, no matter what anybody else says. And if you pay attention to Ripple and their online on-demand liquidity and their cross-border payments and their XRP ledger, you would know that this is gold in a virtual form. Okay. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that they're going to bring in the herds to the crypto market. They've already started, advertising, because they're going to be unloading their stocks, which they've already started. They're just putting out the news now, letting you know that they're going to do it. And so even though they're saying they're doing it for ethical reasons and they're not going to do it anymore, they're still trading on foreknowledge, because before this law passed, some of them were already selling. What were they doing where they were selling? Well, follow the money means follow the banks. A lot of them were already doing this. and following the banks, because those are the mega whales. How do I know those are the mega whales? How do I know that? Well, we've been told, and I'm going to shamelessly plug some of my videos and encourage you to go look at them. But here's one of my videos, and it was USD is a safe bet and a safe investment. But here's what I'm talking about. Brad Garlinghouse says 99% of cryptocurrencies will probably go to zero. DC, and I spoke on that in this video. I'm going to use that as bait. Maybe you'll go watch that video. But here's why you need to be safe. Because this man here said back in November 6th of 2019, 99% of cryptocurrencies will probably go to zero. Well, I don't want to be a part of that zero, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you don't want to be a part of that zero either. And I don't want you to be a part of that zero, which is why I'm doing this video, because I believe what I'm saying. And if I'm proven wrong, then better safe than sorry, right? Better safe than sorry. Because if we go here, future proves past. And we're going to start right about here. And let's not forget this, okay? Who is the mega of mega whales? Who is the real mega of mega whales? Another DK video. Check it out. I did it back in September. Only got 75 views. Folks, you don't know what you're missing. Go on back and check it out. Here we go. So my prediction, about 1 year ago, I actually was here at the Singapore FinTech Festival, and I got in trouble when I went back to the office because the PR team said I had overstepped by predicting that within a year, I predicted that financial institutions like banks would be using XRP in their payment flows. That was a year ago that I made that prediction, and I got back to the office, and everybody's like, Brad, you're not allowed to say things like that. It turns out I was right. It turns out I was right. Banks and financial institutions will be using XRP. Well, who is the mega whale of mega whales? Scooping up this $700 million in the second biggest accumulation spree in history. Follow the money means follow the banks, people. And there's a video out there. I think a guy named DK Will did it. Go look at his website, his YouTube channel, and see if you can find it and watch it. Because that's where we're going, folks. That's where we're going. And where can you go? Oh, this guy named DK Will, he just did a video 2 days ago. Where can you buy it now? If you're going to follow the money, you need to know where to get it. They don't want you to know where to get it. Because Coinbase, the biggest exchange in the United States, who just accepted or purchased or whatever, $40 million worth of XRP, a virtual currency, a cryptocurrency that they don't even sell right now. What do they need with $40 million worth? Well, could it be that the mega whales are scooping them up? So where do you scoop them up? Well, I also did a video about that. And I encourage you to go check it out. So I'm going to do a shameless plug here. I'm going to do one more thing here about checking it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to our bookmarks. We're going to go to our studio. How the heck do I do that? Here, let's do it like this. I got to do it here. And we're going to go to my channel. And I'm going to encourage you to help DK out. BlockFi's up here. Coinbase is up here. As is Domain Money. As is Cointelegraph. As is the place you can go and get yourself some XRP, Uphold. But the good part about when you go to BlockFi is BlockFi has a promotion where if you go and you set up an account, you'll get up to $250 in Bitcoin. That's just one shameless plug. If you've already managed to make your money and you kind of know what you're doing, you might want to check out the link for Cointelegraph Market Pro and consider a subscription there. And if you got it like that, and even if you don't, you might want to go to Domain Money and let them help you structure a good, solid investing strategy. But for now, The easiest way to do it is go here and get you some. Watch this video. There's others listed. There's more than just that place listed. But for a U.S. citizen, you can certainly buy XRP there. So I'm going to wrap it up. This video is longer than what I wanted it to be. But I want you to be aware that the Fed is banning officials. They're not doing it because of ethics. They're doing it because they know what's coming. And if you read between the lines and not be a guppy and a sheeple and just follow the narratives, you'll be able to see what's coming too. And what's going to come in DK's opinion, and my opinion, I'm DK. Dennis is my name. K is my middle initial. Will, it's short for Williams. That's who I am. I believe that we are going to see, they've been selling already, which is why the cryptocurrencies are depressed, so they can buy low and sell high. They're going to sell high when the Super Bowl continues to bleed out its effect on the masses, and CNBC and Fox Business and everybody else keeps turning everybody to crypto. And here comes the herd to buy crypto, who, if somebody's buying, somebody's got to be selling. And if they need to sell before the crash, if they need to sell before everything goes to zero, they need people to buy it. Fortunately, we're already there. But be ready to maybe execute your exit strategy, people, because pigs eat and hogs get slaughtered. And here's another factoid that I'm going to give you that I say to my friends. Don't jump over dollar bills to pick up pennies. If you can get XRP, get it. Don't worry about the price, because when it blows up, you're not going to care about the price. Okay? And then I got another one for you. Don't nobody make money, and don't nobody lose no money until somebody sells something. Be on the selling side to make money this time. Turn your money into cash. And then when you see the crash, only the survivors will be there. Only the survivors will be there. And when the survivors are there, you will be able to buy low again. I can't. And this might give you a clue of some of the survivors, because they're in this schematic. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I've talked about it. I've tried to be a little bit more upbeat. I know I talk kind of slow and easy too sometimes. I'm trying to do a little differently today. That's okay. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to help my people know they're not doing you any favors. They're going to sell, and they're bringing in the herd. I hope you're already there. And if you're not already there, get there to accept the herd. Have the hay they come running for. And that hay will be your cryptos. Be ready to unload your cryptos. And if you want to keep some in your pocket for future investments, you might want to look at videos like this, where we know they're probably going to survive the 99% death cross. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It. I've talked about it. Have a wonderful day.